If I love you, I'm going to show you the door. Look into it.
Profound advice from a brother to another. However, just 2 weeks later, Lekompo artist Shebeshxt was arrested for attempted murder.
Accused did unlawfully and intentionally attempt to kill Petros Rale Fatani.
This is his story. Welcome to True Crime with me, Julia. On this channel, we look into true crime cases that have happened in South Africa. Today's case involves a very familiar face. The story is very new. Shebeshxt appeared in court today, so the story is based on allegations. So let us get into it. In Limpopo, the name Shebeshxt has always meant two things: controversy and charisma. But in October 2025, that name took on a darker meaning. One tied not just to music, but to gunfire, blood, and a man fighting for his life. It was in the early hours of October 19, 2025, along Klip Street in Ladana, Polokwane. 2 cars, 2 men, and one moment of anger that spiraled completely out of control. Witnesses say a heated confrontation broke out between Katlego Chauke, known across South Africa as Shebeshxt, and another driver, Petros Rale Fatani, a 34-year-old local man. In seconds, tempers flared, and then came the sound that shattered the night: gunshots. Petros was hit and collapsed on the street, bleeding heavily. Shebeshxt allegedly fled the scene, leaving chaos in his wake. Paramedics rushed Petros to a nearby hospital where he was treated for serious injuries. For weeks, detectives from the Polokwane Provincial Investigative Unit worked behind the scenes, collecting witness statements, combing through CCTV footage, and tracing ballistic evidence. Then, on November 12, police made their move. In a coordinated intelligence-driven operation in the upmarket suburb of Bendor, officers surrounded Shebesht's home. The arrest went down just after 9:30 a.m., The musician's vehicle was seized for forensic analysis, and a firearm was recovered as part of the investigation.
During the operation, police seized the suspect's vehicles for forensic analysis as part of ongoing investigations. The Provincial Commissioner of Police in Limpopo, Lieutenant General Thembihade, has commended the investigation and operational teams for their meticulous work and swift action. She reiterated that no one is above the law, regardless of their social standing. The suspect is expected to appear before Polokwane Magistrate Court on Thursday, 13th of November 2025, on charges of attempted murder.
Later that day, Limpopo Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Thembihade commended the team for their swift action, stating firmly, no one is above the law, regardless of their social standing. The rapper appeared before the Polokwane Magistrate Court on November 13. He is facing serious charges which include attempted murder, malicious damage to property, and unlawful possession of a firearm. But prosecutors are not stopping there. They've hinted an additional pending charge linked to another case in Lekompo. This, they say, would elevate the matter from Schedule 5 to Schedule 6, a classification reserved for South Africa's most serious offences.
A 30-year-old musician, Chauke, popularly known as Shebeshxt, has appeared before Polokwane Magistrate Court on charges of attempted murder, malicious damage to property, and possession of a licensed firearm. It is alleged that on 19 October 2025 at Ladana, the accusers shot at his fence while they were greeting and praising him. The accusers other pending cases against him. The matter is postponed to 21 November 2025 for profile and to add other charges.
For Shebeshxt, this isn't the first time tragedy has struck in his life. Just a year ago, he lost his 9-year-old daughter Ontatile in a horrific car crash that also left him hospitalized with internal bleeding and multiple fractures. Fans had hoped that this would turn his life around, but now he's back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. As of today, Shebeshxt remains in custody, awaiting his next appearance on November 21st, 2025. Prosecutors will continue building their case while forensic teams analyze every piece of evidence down to the last bullet casing. What began as a moment of rage on a quiet Polokwane street could now end a career that once inspired thousands of people. This case reminds us all that fame doesn't place anyone above the law, and that one impulsive act can change everything. And speaking of his fame, another question has entered the chat. Shebeshxt is one of the most in-demand artists in the province. He is fully booked in performances for the month of December. How can someone who has everything going for them ruin it all just like that, time and time again? What are your thoughts on this case? I have no words. Please let me know in the comments, and please stay safe. I will see you on the next one.